Have you ever felt completely broken by love? Like your whole world shattered because of one person? What if I told you that the source of this immense pain isn't love itself, but a hidden trap your own mind sets for you? This is a truth that can make you incredibly weak in relationships, a truth the philosopher Schopenhauer understood all too well. Welcome, everyone. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that touches all of us: the agonizing pain that can come from love. It's a universal feeling, that moment when a relationship ends and it feels like a part of you has died. We often blame the other person, the circumstances, or even love itself. But the real culprit is something far more subtle, something we do to ourselves without even realizing it. We're going to explore this phenomenon, which I call idealization, and see how the wisdom of Arthur Schopenhauer can give us a new perspective to heal and grow stronger. By the end of this video, you'll understand why you feel so broken and how to protect your heart in the future. So what exactly is this idealization? Let's break it down into 3 key stages. First, it begins with projection. When we meet someone new and feel that spark, we don't just see them for who they are. We see them for who we want them to be. We project our deepest desires, our unmet needs, and all our romantic fantasies onto this person. Think about it. Maybe you've always dreamed of a partner who is incredibly thoughtful, and in the early days, you interpret every small gesture as proof that they are the one. A simple good morning text isn't just a text, it's a sign of their undying devotion. A shared interest isn't just a coincidence, it's a sign from the universe that you're soulmates. You're not falling in love with the actual person in front of you. You're falling in love with a beautiful, perfect character you've created in your mind. This person becomes the hero of your story, the one who will finally make you feel complete. It's a powerful and intoxicating feeling, but it's built on a foundation of fantasy, not reality. This leads us to the second stage, the creation of an emotional dependency. Once you've built this perfect image, you start to rely on it for your own happiness and self-worth. Their validation becomes your oxygen. You feel amazing when they give you attention and worthless when they don't. Your mood for the entire day can be dictated by whether they like your photo or replied to your message quickly. You start outsourcing your emotional well-being to them. You think, if she loves me, then I'm lovable. If she thinks I'm special, then I must be special. This is an incredibly dangerous position to be in. You've essentially handed over the keys to your own happiness to someone else. Your sense of self becomes entangled with her perception of you, or rather, your perception of her perception. You need her constant reassurance to feel secure, creating a fragile dependency where her every action can either lift you to the heavens or plunge you into despair. And that brings us to the third and most painful stage, the inevitable collapse. Reality always wins. No real human being can live up to the flawless ideal you've constructed. Eventually, the cracks begin to show. She forgets to call, has a bad day, and is less affectionate. Or you discover she has flaws and habits that don't fit your perfect image. This is where the agony begins. When she behaves like a normal human being, imperfect human, you don't just see it as a small disappointment. You experience it as a profound betrayal. Why? Because it's not the real person who is letting you down. It's the ideal, the character you created, that is crumbling. And since your happiness and self-worth were tied to that ideal, its collapse feels like your own collapse. The pain is so intense because you're not just mourning the loss of a relationship, you're mourning the death of a dream. You're mourning the loss of the perfect future you envisioned and, in a way, the loss of the perfect you that existed in that dream. The disillusionment is crushing because the illusion was so beautiful. This is where the great philosopher Arthur Schopenhauer enters the picture. Schopenhauer was known for his rather pessimistic, yet deeply insightful, views on life and human desire. He would have seen this cycle of idealization and despair as a perfect example of what he called the will to live. Schopenhauer believed that a blind, irrational force drives all of us, a constant striving for things we believe will bring us happiness. In love, this will trick us. It makes us idealize another person, not because they are truly our soulmate, but because the will is using us for its own purpose, the continuation of the species. We believe we are seeking personal happiness and a unique connection, but according to Schopenhauer, we are merely puppets of this powerful, instinctual drive. He argued that this striving is the root of all suffering. Why? Because desire, by its very nature, is a state of lack. When we desire something, we are in pain until we get it. And once we get it, the satisfaction is fleeting. We either become bored or soon find something new to desire. In love, we desire the perfect partner. We build them up in our minds, and for a short time, we might feel we've achieved that goal. But as we've seen, the reality can never match the ideal. The disappointment that follows isn't just a simple sadness. It's a confirmation of Schopenhauer's core idea that chasing desires fueled by the will is a cycle doomed to end in suffering. He would say that the immense pain you feel isn't just about a breakup. It's the pain of your individual consciousness crashing against the harsh, impersonal reality of the will. You thought you were in control, choosing your destiny, but you were merely following a biological script. So, does this mean we are doomed to suffer in love forever? Not necessarily. Schopenhauer's philosophy, while grim, offers a path to liberation. The key is to see the illusion for what it is. It's about detaching your personal happiness from the fulfillment of these powerful desires. Instead of projecting your fantasies onto others, practice seeing them as they are, complex, imperfect individuals, just like you. Instead of seeking validation from them, learn to cultivate it from within. This is not about becoming cold or avoiding love. It's about loving with wisdom. It's about engaging with the world and with others, but without the desperate, grasping need that sets you up for a fall. By understanding the nature of this will, or this psychological trap of idealization, we can begin to observe it within ourselves without being controlled by it. We can love someone for their real qualities, flaws and all, and build a connection based on reality, not fantasy. This kind of love is calmer, more stable, and ultimately, far more fulfilling. The truth that makes you weak in love is this: you don't fall in love with a person, you fall in love with the story you tell yourself about them. The pain comes not when they leave, but when the story ends. The greatest act of self-love is to stop being the author of your own heartbreak. See people for who they are, not who you need them to be. Thank you for watching. If this resonated with you, consider subscribing for more insights. See you next time.